Sorry. Okay. Yes, the first presenter is, text is ID paper 1770. I have to check it. So the participants, I'm not sure. The second is 1771. Third, 1772. I think only 3 presenters in this room. The other presenter not yet with us now. Okay. So this is okay. We start with 1771. 1772. Mr. Hari Ristianto. You are still in mute mode. Okay, before we begin, we have to remind you that you have 15 minutes for your time, 10 minutes for your presentation, and 5 minutes for question and answer. Okay, Mr. Hari, you can start now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Professor Aris. I want to share my presentation, please. Sorry, host, please present my presentation.
I think your voice is very not clear for me. I don't know for the other one.
Okay, please.
And until now, we cannot see your presentation.
Okay. Already heard my face. Hello.
Yes, but it's very difficult to hear you.
With G1 and G27, with we can implementation for automatically with G1 and G2 and G3 with the deep learning detection with camera in handphone, and can send for my system can detect disease. Research and discussion in my implementation can we implementation in information system with use dashboard, diagnosis test for diagnosis setting in the diagnosis test for my algorithm dispersion in Charlotte. Diagnosis story is diagnosis.
I think your connection. We lost your connection. Hello. Hello, Mr. Kumarudin. We lost contact with you. Hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Kumarudin. So we wait until 5 minutes. Okay. If your connection is bad, you can turn off your camera while your presentation.
Okay. Problem my device. Problem is my device.
Okay. So you can continue your presentation.
Okay. This managed evidence is managed for evidence in diagnosis G1, G2, and G. I can add diagnosis and manage disease if I can add was disease in Charlotte and management role DS can manage to manage role in the and manage role for centric factor. The result is we have 60% accuracy and diagnosis accuracy is 100% because not yet for large data, and the accuracy max belief is 16% for accuracy in my system. The experimental results show the receptor can detect Charlotte disease well. However, the method still need to be confirmed manually, so that the method be adding some function or hybrid method to confirm the result automatically with centered factor or with machine learning method other. Further algorithm can be implemented in the web and mobile application best to monitor control the process easier for next work in future. Thank you. Can contact me in Shumaro@Polindra.ac. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. So I will open question and answer. Any one of you want ask something to Mr. Sumarudin? You can talk directly to Mr. Sumarudin. Okay, I think question. So I have one question for you. What is the implication of your research to the society?
Sorry, I can repeat.
What is the implication of your research, or research to your society, to your community? What is implication?
Okay. I'm propose in my research is method DIMS system for a large information system in agriculture information system, because agriculture is very important in change climate, and I propose agriculture information system for horticulture, because in other implementation with rice, etc. is especially for salad, because in my region in Indramayu and in Brebes, shallot is commodity, a primary commodity.
So you want to detect I think you want to detect the disease of the product.
Yes. Detect disease is to optional with manually and automatically. Manually with option with drop button, but radio button, and automatically with deep learning. My challenge is data set. Data set in salad in Indonesia very not yet the salad in Indonesia, because salad in American different with salad in Indonesia. For the
also different. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for your presentation. Thank you. Now I will back to the presenter in this room. I think we have one. So we continue to the Mr. Harry. Are you ready? Or you want me to skip again to your turn? Or you are ready for presentation?
I want to try to share my presentation.
Okay, so you can share your presentation.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon all. I wish everyone stay safe and healthy. Introducing my name is Heri Ristianto. I am master student at Industrial Engineering Diponegoro University, and I'm supervised by Mr. Arfan Baktiar and Mr. Heri Suliantoro. On this occasion, I will presentation our research about identification of key factor of training transfer study literature. This is a table of content for our presentation. We start first introduction purpose. According to Ahmad et al., transfer training is process of applying the result of training into daily work. According to research by Flannery, 20% of training participants have successful applied knowledge from training into their daily work. And according to the research of Lee et al., the training material applied in daily work is around 40%. This percentage of transfer training has decreased by 25% within 1 year after implementation. Therefore, need improvement to increase the percentage of successful transfer training. Implementing an integrated strategy from the beginning is one of the alternative solutions to increase the success of transfer training. Need to identify most dominant factor from each phase to make better integrated strategy. The previous study only analyzed dominant factor in general, so the dominant difference factor from each phase could not be known. So the strategy, so the strategy for each phase was not made based on dominant factor. The purpose for the research is to identify the factor that influence transfer training through a literature strategy. Training is planned process that aim to change attitude, knowledge, skill through training process to create effective performance. And training includes 3 steps. This is a pre-training, during training, and post-training. The definition of transfer training is the process applying the result of training into daily work. And Halton et al. defined transfer of training as the degree to which trainees apply to their job the knowledge, skill, behavior, and attitude they gained in training. The important is transfer training is the key to success in improving individual performance. Research method. The research method. The step is number 1 is looking for reference on transfer training on Scientific, Emerald Insight, Wiley, and Google Scholar. And the step 2 is reviewing the abstract of the article found in stage 1. The step number 3 is selecting the article to be used in the study. The article chosen were published less than 10 years. And the article specifically discuss about factor in transfer training associated with improved organizational performance. And the last step is summarizing the influential factor from previous study. The result is based on the literature study process. There are 14 variables that determine the success of the training transfer process in improving daily performance. The 14 variables identified includes transfer design, motivation, pre-training performance, performance self-efficacy, personality trait, perceived contact validity, social support, instrumentally, behavioral, training retention, affective reaction, training transfer, positive transfer, and NTI-WL. This question is the success of the transfer training process is key of success in improving daily work to new knowledge and skill that are acquired during training. We can see in the figure of relationship curve between training period and performance, the ability to perform training transfer is critical period that determines whether will increase work performance, stagnant, or decrease. The three condition is the post-training period are largely determined by ability to carry out training transfer. Knowing the variable that have dominant effect on each phase will help the organization determine the right strategy. Identification of the dominant variable in each phase, the first step for the organization to achieve condition 1 and avoid the condition 2 and 3. The discussion at this research is this study tries to classify the influential variable based on the training period. This classification aims to determine the dominant variable of each phase to fill gap from previous research. Dominant variable used to make strategy use this is an initial purpose framework that will be developed through a further research on the relationship between variables, where training transfer are influenced by 14 variables. And this conclusion is the first based on the literature study process. There are 14 variables that determine the success of training transfer process in improving daily performance. And the 14 variable identified includes transfer design, motivation, training, performance, personality, traits, perceived contact validity, social support, instrumentally, behavioral, training retention, effective reaction, training transfer, positive transfer, and MTIWL. The result of the literature study have classified the 14 variables into pre-training phase, during training phase, and post-training phase. The classification will aid the organization in developing strategy based on this variable. The classification result of the study literature will go through validation process in future studies. Thank you for attention.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. Any question for the presenter?
I have no question.
Yes. Yes. Any question for the presenter? You can raise your hand. Okay, if not any question, I have one question for you. How you generate the 14 variable? You have 14 variable, okay? 14 variable for the key of training transfer. How you generate the 14 variable? What is the methodology you use to generate the 14 variable? So,
Maybe we repeat.
what is the methodology you use to generate the 14 variable? You have 14 variable?
14 variable, yes.
Yes. How you generate this those variable? What is the method you use?
I'm looking for reference planning to Google Scholar and reviewing the abstract and article and on the
Your voice not clear for me. Okay, thank you very much. Maybe this is you have a very bad signal. Okay, we continue to the other. Okay, thank you. Okay, next is 1789. Miss Siti Nuraisa. Okay. Miss Siti Nuraisa. Okay, you have 15 minutes, 10 minutes for presentation and 5 minutes for question and answer. You can start now. The title is Analysis of Adoption and Factor Affecting Sustainability Intention of Using Financial Technology Peer-to-Peer Lending using 3 and ECM IT methods. Sorry, Miss Siti Nurhaliza, I think you are still in mute mode. I cannot hear your voice. Please check again your. Okay. Yes. Okay. Good. You can repeat again from the beginning.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good afternoon. My name is Siti Nurhaliza from Universitas Negeri Surabaya. I will present my scientific articles and title is Analysis of Adoption and Factors Affect Sustainability Intention of Using Financial Technology Peer-to-Peer Lending using ACMIT methods and TRI method. The study, the ease of use as well as the risk or threat that accompany the use of peer-to-peer lending application can affect adoption and the intention to continue using them. This study aims to analyze technology adoption and what factors have influenced the intention to use P2PL application is a sustainable manner and provide recommendation for service provider. The research was conducted using the TRI and ACMIT methods. Statistical analysis use is SEM based on covariance and data processing using AMOS software and using 237 respondents from P2PL service user in Surabaya and its surrounding. Based on the result of the analysis, there are a hypothesis that have a significant value from the 17 hypotheses that have been proposed. This shows that not all driving factors have a positive influence on adoption, and not all inhibiting factors have a negative influence on adoption, and not all variables have an influence on sustainability intention in using peer-to-peer lending application. This study refers to previous research, namely research conducted by Michael Humbani and Melanie Huis, which use financial technology object from mobile payment apps. However, the research used a different research object from previous research, namely user using the object of peer-to-peer lending financial technology. The reason for determining of the object use is because users of financial technology themselves are very important parties in the development of financial technology service, as well as problem experienced by individuals or communities who have difficulty in borrowing from banks. The ease of use can attract users to make transaction in it. The purpose of the study to analyze the adoption intention and sustainability of user of financial peer-to-peer lending application using a combination of technology readiness index, or try an extended expectation confirmation model in the context of IT. Consumer experience is using this application is very influential is using P2PL lending service. Not only that, it can also affect new user who have never used the service. And the method, determination of research object and location. The object used is this research is the user as a borrower who has done a minimum loan transaction once. The location used is this research is in Surabaya and surrounding. And two, determination of model and hypothesis, which are based on the existing hypothesis is the combination of TRI and ACM IT adoption from previous research, namely research conducted by Michael Humbani and Melanie Weiss. Three, determining population and sample. The number of indicator in the questionnaire in this study is 43. So the number of sample take is at least 200 55 sample. However, this study use of sample size of 255 respondent to reduce error. Then carry out the elimination of the result of respondent data that were not right on target, so that the last data that had been obtained was 237 respondent. And for planning and evaluation the questionnaire, the study used Likert scale instrument with a susceptible answer of 1 to 6, with reason to avoid the tendency of respondent to choose neutral answer. And 5, distribution and collection questionnaire. Distribution and collection of data was carried out using on the online survey method using the Google document form, so that it called by its user for respondent. And data processing was performed using the TRI and ACM IT methods. Data analysis study has steps include tabulating the data to make it easier to approve and describe the result of the questionnaire based on the variable that have been used. And recommendation step is used to provide input to a user and service provide of P2PL financial technology application. Next, it is a research model. There are 17 hypotheses, and the result this is a result of the confirmatory factor analysis test and the calculation result of whiteness of fit criteria. It can be seen that not all indicators are valid and not all indicators explain the exciting contrast. The confirmatory factor analysis result can be seen this figure in order to produce a valid factor loading value. It is necessary to eliminate or remove invalid indicator from the model, and the re-estimate it so that all factor loading value are valid, and then further tests can be carried out. And this is output from the path diagram of the initial model. Indicators that are declared invalid are eliminated, and then the output is generated. The significance test can be seen the CR value and p-value from the result of the bootstrap regression weight. If the p-value more than, it means that the independent variable has a significant influence on the endogenous variable with a significant level 1% with an error rate of 1%. The result of the hypothesis test can be seen that there are a significant hypothesis and 9 insignificant hypotheses. Meanwhile, if the hypothesis is not significant, it means that the variable in hypothesis have no significant effect. Conclusion, based on the research, it shows that not all driving factors have a positive impact and on an adoption, and not all inhibiting factors negatively affect adoption, and not all variables affect sustainability intention when using peer-to-peer learning application or service. Based on the result that have been obtained, 8 hypotheses can be accepted from the 17 hypotheses that have been proposed. The hypothesis is that the costs have an effect on the adoption of P2PL service use. Adoption has a positive effect on ease of use, perceived benefit, and satisfaction. Meanwhile, ease of use has a positive effect on sustainability intention in using P2PL service. Although the study using the same model as previous research using the context of my payment from the hypothesis testing that has been done, the results are not the same as previous study, because in using SEM in the study, the researcher aims to develop a model in accordance with the data that has been obtained. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for your presentation. Any questions from the audience? You can write your question in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. Don't forget, we have absent in this room. So this is bit.ly. You can see in the chat box the link of the absent, absentee. Okay, any question for Miss Siti Nuraisa? Okay, I have one question for you. I think your hypothesis only accepted 15%. 15%. Okay. 8 from 70 hypothesis. So many hypotheses not accepted in your research. Can you explain, or maybe you have opinion, why the hypothesis only accepted by 15%? Maybe you have some opinion or some, maybe, because my study is blah, 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 I don't know. Hello, Miss Siti Nuraisa?
Hello.
Yeah. Your hypothesis only accepted about 15%. Okay? Your hypothesis, so many
Yes.
hypotheses rejected in your study. Okay?
Hypothesis.
So many hypotheses rejected in your study. Maybe you have opinion about that, about your result, your result of study. Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe you better you check the structural of your model. Maybe your model is not fit for your data. So because so many hypotheses rejected by your study. Next time you can show us what is the number of, or just not what is value of your structural model. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Siti Nuraita.
Thank
Good
you.
luck for you. Okay. Now we move to the next presenter. Paper ID 1797. 1797. Okay, paper ID because I think presenter is not yet really in this room. Or 17. Okay, 1797. Okay, we move to the next again. 1X03. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Iqbal. Mr. Muhammad Iqbal.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad Iqbal.
My slide.
Okay, so you have 15 minutes, 10 minutes for presentation and 5 minutes for question and answer. And for the other, you can ask the presenter some question by write in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Iqbal, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, everyone. I am Muhammad Irfan Burhan from Diponegoro University. Previously, I would like to thank you for allowing me to present the result of my research. My research title is Intelligent Tutoring System using Bayesian Network for Vocational High School in Indonesia. In this discussion session, there are several things that I will explain about my research. The first one is introduction, and then research method, proposed intelligent tutoring system and its implementation, result and discussion, and the last one is conclusion. Okay, first of all, it starts from the background or why this research was conducted. We all know vocational high school is one of the educational institutions that aims at providing knowledge and skill to students. So therefore, vocational high school graduates are expected ready to directly involve and be able to compete in the corporate world. But the educational method do not support that. So the lack of personal tutorials during school hours resulted in some students still missing out on some materials. And then the learning approach become less optimal and the student competence didn't develop to the maximum. The teachers cannot fulfill all the student needs due to the time constraints. Some computer-based self-learning have been developed as the solution for this problem, but the system assumes that the knowledge of all students is the same. ITS proposed because this is a computer-based self-learning that works by assessing the student characteristic. So the instruction given can adapt to the student needs. Comparing to other computer-based self-learning system, ITS improves learning weakness that do not pay attention to the diversity of the student abilities. And then Bayesian network is probabilistic graphical model using probability and graph theories that provides an approach to getting an inference or conclusion. With the inference, ITS can conclude the student abilities, so the learning can adjust to each student ability level. The next is research method. This research is a quantitative research with a quasi-experimental design using one group pretest and post-test that focus on improving competence or the learning outcomes after the student using the proposed ITS. And then the sample of this research consisted of 69 students from 2 vocational high school in South Sulawesi province. And then there are 6 competence standards for computer and network engineering expertise program that will be adopted proposed ITS. And then in evaluation process, we use 2 testing method. The first one is cross validation to measure the performance of Bayesian network model, and the second test is normalized gain to determine the use effect of proposed ITS on improving the student competencies or the learning outcomes. The next is proposed intelligent tutoring system and its implementation. So on this slide, we can see pictures of the proposed ITS. In this proposed ITS, we add a Bayesian network module that is used to provide material, recommendation, and determine ability level of the student into 3 categories: low, medium, and high. Based on that, an information system is made as shown in the figure. The proposed ITS using data from the input from student ability test result. Then it is carried out of process determining level of ability and material recommendation using the Bayesian network algorithm. The output resulted from the algorithm is in a form of recommendation of different instructional material for each student. And then this is a Bayesian network model. You can see at the picture. This model was built from the data ability test, which amount to 35 items, where each item represents to 6 comprehension standards. And the last layers show the variable level of ability of the student with parameter low, medium, and high, where these layers will be conclusion for the inference of this model. And then implementation. This proposed ITS can be accessed on ismk.web.id and used as a learning media in research samples. An overview of the proposed ITS interface can be seen in the following illustration. Figures A show the student test pack and will appear in the first time when the student are logged into the system. Having student done the test, the student ability level and material recommendation will be stated on figures B. And figure C show the learning material pack in form of text, image, and video. Next is result and discussion. The experiment was conducted to obtain data used as the basis for measuring the effectiveness or improvement of the learning outcomes using the proposed ITS. The experiment was conducted for a week. This graph explains the result of determining the level of ability using Bayesian network model for the experimental student. The result show the 20 students got a high ability level, 21 students got a medium ability level, and 18 students got a low ability level. And then evaluation of Bayesian network model using key-fold cross-validation, we obtain 84% accuracy in 5 folds and 82 accuracy in 10 folds. The evaluation result show that Bayesian network model had a high level of accuracy, reaching 84%. And the last problem result on this question is analysis of the learning outcomes. Based on the experimental result, we compare obtained data, the test and post-test scores, where the mean scores of the post-test have increased by 15.86. And then in test result, we obtain 0.4 score change analysis, where this 0.4 is categorized as a medium score change. It can be concluded there is a significant improvement in learning outcomes after using proposed ITS. Okay, last of all, I have for the conclusion for this research. The first one is this research proposed ITS model using Bayesian network in vocational high school that can determine the level of the student abilities. And then the proposed ITS experiment on 69 students result 29% of student categories high ability level, 45% of student at medium ability level, and 26% of student at low ability level. And then the result of evaluation using key-fold cross-validation showed that the developed Bayesian network model has a high and stable level of accuracy. And the last conclusion is, based on the experimental conducted, the proposed ITS was proven effective in improving the skill competencies. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Any questions from the other? Okay, you can raise your hand or you can directly ask to Mr. Muhammad Ikhwan Burhan. Okay, Mr. Muhammad, what is the question of your, yes, any question?
No, ma'am, no, ma'am.
No, not yet. Okay, not yet. I will start with you. You said that it is for the vocational study, okay?
Yeah.
So what is the implication of your research for the vocational study? It is the first one. And the second one, is there any specific condition if I use your information system not to the vocational study?
Okay, thank you for your question, ma'am. I'm gonna try to answer that. The first point is this is ITS can use as a learning media in vocational high school. This is that is in this research proven effective in improving competencies skill. And the second point is ITS actually is a framework of computer-based learning system that contains an artificial intelligence. We can use elementary school or another school, but we need customize the artificial intelligence for the case.
Okay, so we need a little bit modification, I think. Yes, this is the framework is the uniform, but you should have some modification to be put in to the other system, maybe something like that.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Right.
Thank you very much for your answering the question. Anyone of you? Because we have only one presenter in this room. Maybe this is the last presenter. If not any question, if you are not or do not want to ask any question to the Mr. Muhammad, thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad. See you later. Okay, give success for you. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And now we move to the next one. The ID paper is 1819. 1819. I don't know. 1819. Which is the one? The name is.
I'm sorry, Prof.
Yes.
Sally Alice already give us the video.
Okay. We can play the video from Mr. Sari Prasetyo. Okay. Not Sari Prasetyo. Sorry. From sorry. Sorry. This one. Sari Alas Majapahit. Okay. Sari Alas Majapahit. Okay, you can start the video now. Please play the video.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Can you